What's up, everybody? It's Matt and Lindsay with That Jeep Adventure. The last 3 days we have been traveling from Mississippi, and we finally made it yesterday afternoon out here to Moab. So everybody's getting ready, loading up stuff. Check out our house. We rented this house. It's pretty cool. So anyway, everybody's getting loaded up, and we're gonna start on fins and things because some of the crew has been out here before, so they know what the traction's like, and about half the crew, this is totally new to us. So we're gonna run about half of fins and things, and then we're gonna meet up with everybody else, and I think this afternoon the plan is to run Hell's Revenge. So we're gonna finish getting loaded up and hit the trail.
Peace.
You excited?
No. I just do not want to die today.
Access road, she was like, I don't even want to look out there.
So Lion's Back is going to be off limits for Robin. Luckily that trail's closed.
Yeah.
Alright, so here we are. We're a little ways into fins and things. Little known fact, this is actually just what it looks like on the other side of Hawk Pride Park in Alabama. If you go to the north side of the trail, it's you get the same view.
Pretty much.
No, it's awesome out here. If you haven't made the trip yet, plan it.
Yeah.
It's everything that they show.
Yeah,
You gotta come see it.
I mean, look at this.
And this is the first quarter mile of the first trail just to get a feel for things. So it's going to get awesomer as the day goes on.
All right, well, as planned, we pulled off fins and things a little early so we could head over here to the Hell's Revenge trailhead. We're waiting on the rest of the crew to come meet us. It's super, super grippy out here. I mean, I know everybody says that, and I know that's no surprise, but my first experience on it was awesome. So it's gonna be really cool to see what we can climb today that normally, I mean, like down in the southeast, just wouldn't even be possible. All right, here's the rest of the crew pulling in now. The first obstacle on the trail is just out of the parking lot. This large fin is just narrow enough to make you feel pretty uneasy. This was a fun climb, but not as difficult as it is intimidating. This thing is steep, but the slick rock offers tons of traction and makes this a breeze. Tell us what's up.
Well, Kyle gave me this thing to shoot some B-reel, and I don't even know how to use it.
Yeah, I think you're missing the camera.
Yeah. Start with camera.
This thing's weird, man. This thing right here doesn't work. And then I'm trying to hold, but I just keep shaking. If only there was a device.
If only we could work together.
Anyway.
I need a gimbal, I need a phone, I don't know what to do with each other. We should put you on the same Jeep, baby.
After conquering a few obstacles, you are rewarded at the lookout with a killer view of the Colorado River winding below. We stop here for lunch and to take in the scenery. This gave us a minute to wind down and get ready for our next obstacle, the famous Hell's Gate. Most people recognize Hell's Gate by the insane climb up the rock. However, the descent that you take to get to the start of Hell's Gate is no joke either. This seemed intimidating at first, but wasn't so bad once you started down it.
Driver. You kosher from there. You gotta come up driver like that. Just hold that. That'll actually. Oh. Let's back it out. Drive it. There you go. Come on up. Just like that. Just keep it like that. Keep it like that. There you go. You good.
Are we locking it?
You good. Just keep that.
Oh.
Just like that. That's good. Maybe a little bit of driver. Run it, just keep it just like that. Just keep running it.
Yeah!
I'm a real girl now!
Needless to say, making it up Hell's Gate for your first time feels pretty freaking good. This is definitely one checked off the bucket list.
Come on with it.
I can do that. Stay passenger.
You good? Yeah, let's go passenger and start trying to kind of climb up that a little bit. Keep going. It'll get
You just like it most of the time.
yeah, straighten up, just like that. What do y'all think? Hold on.
Yeah, keep coming straight.
I'd say run it straight like that for a little bit.
I think you got it, though.
Alright.
I think you got it, though. Roll that straight.
Everybody else says.
Slow.
You got it. Let's go past it a little bit. I'd say run it straight like that for a little bit. Alright, that's good.
Passenger.
You good?
Now just drive out of it.
Basically hold that line, I think.
I think.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Now, I'd start cutting back driver some.
I think he looks good right there.
Yeah.
Kind of about like this.
Yeah, I'd stay right there.
Rob,
It's a team effort.
Rob, you need more confidence.
good. Just keep walking it. Good.
That's what Eric does.
Hey, I'm always up for a second opinion. I'm not.
What do y'all think?
Stand up, baby!
I was. Never went.
After everyone made it up Hell's Gate, we continued down the trail so we could finish out our day. We saw the famous hot tubs and the escalator obstacle, none of which we tried to tackle. The next obstacle that we came to was Tip Over Challenge. This was a fun off-camber climb and everyone made it without much trouble. After Tip Over Challenge, we were near the end of the trail. We headed back to the house for dinner and some sleep so we could get ready for day 2.
Just get your passenger up on that. Yeah, you're good. You can straighten up. Just run that edge.
Yeah. Definitely the first time that Jeep's ever bounced. That makes me nervous, you being that far that way. Cool, Mr. Cool, calm and collected over there.
Once you get up, I want you to straighten. Come on, okay, straighten out. Good, yeah.
Now keep coming, now straighten up. Straighten up. Yeah, he's on a slightly different line.
Yeah, stay with that. Try to come up as fast as you can.
Hey, keep going so fast.
All right, here we are at Z-turn. It looks like Stouffer's kind of made it up the first little part now. So we're about to watch Kyle do it.
You're barely lifted over there. I think you can kind of drive through it. See if it'll climb. There you go. Now turn, passenger.
Kyle. Yep. And then kind of swing right so you can go straight up the mountain. I had to climb that lip on the left.
Moab Rim is rated difficult and features a narrow climb near the edge and a series of steep ledges as you continue up the trail. Once you make it through Z-turn and you get to the top, there's another amazing view of the Colorado River. It really is off-road heaven out here in Moab. Hard obstacles and insane views paired together to make this a must-visit location. With this first half mile of Moab Rim being the hardest obstacles on the trail, we decided to go back down instead of completing the rest of the trail. We wanted to do Cliffhanger, and we knew that we were going to need as much daylight as possible to make it through the technical and harrowing trail to come.
You're fine. I see you. All right, you're gonna drop.
You're touching over here now on the bottom.
Yep. Yep, come on.
That would not have happened with your old setup. Your old good angle. Double tap. Wheelbase in like that. As you come down, a little driver. A little driver now, you see the problem. There you go.
Alright, we need back tire. Alright, come on. And drop. There you go.
Nice job, buddy. Nice job.
Alright, drop it back. Yep.
Good. Keep coming straight to me.
All passengers.
Little bit of passenger.
There you go. Alright.
Keep coming down. As your rear comes down, driver and out.
Yep.
Driver and out.
Down. And there you go.
No.
There you go. Keep it driver. Alright. Passengers? Yep. Great.
I feel like you're home free. Straight that way, yeah.
Alright, so this is super freaking sketch. We're on the edge of the cliff, hence the name Cliffhanger, but it is way down there. All right, so we just made it through like the actual cliffhanger part of the obstacle. Super sketchy, and of course my Jeep started running bad like it did yesterday when we were doing Hell's Gate. So I'm not sure why my Jeep wants to be running rough and not stay running on the hardest obstacles, because that makes everything way more sketchy. It's been good all day, but again, now I'm having issues. I don't know exactly what it is. I don't know if it's heat soak. My exhaust was bouncing around. Got it tied up. That may or may not have anything to do with it, but anyway, I think everybody's just kind of had enough for the day. We've been out here a long time, so we're not quite to the end of the trail, but I think with me running rough and everybody else kind of over it, I think we're going to turn around and head back. So I'm really not looking forward to going back next to the cliff. Super sketchy, but no choice now. Gotta go past it to get home. So.
You good, bud? You look good. Drive forward and you'll go out of it. Yep. Nicely done, dude.
My fear of heights was already kicking in on this trail, and the added element of engine issues in the Jeep made this a pretty stressful situation. Out of the entire week of riding, it's safe to say that this moment made me the most uneasy. With the TJ running so poorly here, it was definitely a more difficult climb than it should have been. Thanks to good spotting and moral support from the crew, I made it up.
passenger?
Yeah! Alright, now turn a little passenger and keep going. Little passenger. Yep, just like that. Alright, you're looking good. Hold that line.
Alright, keep straight. Yeah, that's it.
That's it, stay in it.
So we're back at the trailhead here on Cliffhanger, and we are almost back out, but this first big obstacle, Stouffer was having a little bit of trouble getting up it. I don't know, the ledge on that side's like 5 feet tall. So we're gonna see if Kyle can possibly get up it with bigger tires, longer wheelbase, and I think the plan is if Kyle can make up it, the rest of us are probably gonna winch. At some point in the day, Kyle's JLU started having intermittent locker issues. He noticed a message on the dash saying service locker system, and his front locker would not engage.
That's what it is, drop shaft boot.
With the long wheelbase and the rear locker doing its job, he still made it with ease.
Yeah!
Alright, just get it. No, just get it. I'm just tired of bouncing on it. Yes, sir.
The 4 doors made it up with 0 problems, and both of the 2 doors had to winch.
Oof.
The end of Cliffhanger was relentless. It seemed like these ledges just did not want to let us leave. They were definitely easier going down than coming back up, but we battled it out. Day 2 of our trip was a success. Moab Rim and Cliffhanger were more exhausting and harder on our Jeeps and psyche than day 1. The added element of the trails being cliffside is something that we are not used to. The obstacles are difficult, but made even harder by the personal fight to keep your emotions under control. Both of these trails are must-do trails when you come to Moab, and I couldn't be happier to say that we completed them both. The ride back to town was a perfect way to end our day. We were just in time to catch the golden hour light shining on the rocks over the river. This is what owning a Jeep is all about. We feel so lucky to be able to get out to explore and make lifetime memories. Thanks for watching. Be on the lookout for part 2 of our trip where we tackle more of Moab.